Now we're going to see what people are starting to spend with their points. A little bit of SMG action. One rifle, one SMG. Still all classics on PSU's behalf. Looks like they might be trying to be conservative with their economy for this. Maybe building a slow roll here. We'll see. Gates are about to go up. And away we go. Plymouth State looking to take mid here on this approach. Slowly trying to walk the corner. Got Omen looking for a bit of a side flank here on A. Meanwhile, everyone else is chilling up middle.
Yikes.
Let's see where our spike carrier is. Cypher just trying to get some info again through the spikes. A couple of exchanges here. Starting to peek the door.
Just trying to peek your. Oh, and
that's not going to do it.
No.
The defenders are going to close in on them. Taking round 2.
All right, well, the delay is now gone. So if you can see us now, congratulations.
Cypher setting up here, looking for a little bit more info. Starting to see some buys, starting to see Vandal territory, starting to see Stinger territory. A couple of Bulldogs, too. That's exciting. And as we get started in round 3, looks like we're trying to go for an A flank on this one. Slowly walking around that corner. Sova trying to get some info. That bolt's got to find somebody. They see the Sage Wall. That bolt does find a few. And the fire is starting. Breaking down the wall. Fade throwing out some utilities here. Trying to get some blinds off. Throwing the crit. Throwing the prowlers. They are out.
Just throwing them.
But in through the spikes,
smoke.
the high ground, they're starting to overwhelm. And it is a massacre on A right now.
Uh-oh. Turned away and got shot
Oh. Omen just outnumbered there.
Yikes.
The defenders taking round 3.
Just swapping between all.
Trying to see if there's a better weapon. Yeah, because, of course, you know, they can pick up the weapons of fallen players from any side.
Yeah.
So trying to use that to your advantage, trying to save on the economy. Let's see. Speaking of which, let's see what we got going here. Heavies regens on behalf of PSU. Pulling out some snipers here. Not 2 of them. I know we've had some pretty insane snipes, especially from last week's stream, if any of you remember. Some of the crazy sniper plays from map 2.
All right, locking in here.
But it looks like we're just going to ADS some. The
Holding the
smokes are
point.
out.
And turning the corner right here. Ooh, maybe not.
Most of the team looking
Just
mid-library.
Here we go. Get the Magnum out. Oh, all right.
Ray's already shot down and found by the Omen as they try to push mid-bottom. Cypher just waiting for that spike, hoping somebody's going to try to come around for a counter flank, but no one's there.
Here we go. Just trying to look down point.
Sova
the sniper.
looking
Here
to
we
maybe
go.
get some picks off the side here. But again, no one to be found. Ghoul able to find Mountain. Still just kind of lingering around mid for the spike. Let's see what's going on. Omen looking to put down some cover as we start to creep around mid. Looking to maybe try to plan over on B where there's 2 of them waiting. Are they going to be able to sneak up behind? Because they're really looking for the flank on mid.
All right,
Oh, wait a minute. We got one coming back to B.
One's on the corner on B. I don't think he sees it. Ah,
Ooh, looking
nice.
for a couple of picks, and there's the pick on the Omen. The E was ready,
All right, here we go. Need to push up here.
and there's the Cypher, and that's
There's
the
one
kill.
shots and right
And there's
there.
the flawless for the 4th kill, and that is going to be round 4 for the defenders.
It is not looking good right now. Our team is a little bit behind here, but they can easily make a comeback if they just.
We're starting to finally see some ults hitting the board.
All right.
Ghoul sitting with his, Mountain and Desire sitting with theirs. Probably unlikely to see it come out this early, but Better to use it early, try to get it back early game, try to push and extend the round, drag it out for as long as you can. The gates are up as we start to move. We already got some going on. We already got a little bit of a fight going on A. Sova trying to get some info, trying to see what's going on out there. Breaking the sage wall as it peeks out the corner. Cypher also putting out some info. Ray's still looking at that wall, trying to see if they can get something through the smoke. Sova sends a drone. Is the drone going to find anything?
Swapping out a gun here. Oh. Looking at
Drone's still floating around. Cypher just trying to creep the corner.
Just trying to stay in the smoke. Grenade, see if that bounces off. Ooh,
Rays
close.
looks for something.
Throwing down drone.
They're all on the stairs. Are they going to be able to get it? That's
Ooh,
Sage. Oh,
good
the Gecko
head-
blinds.
Good head peeks right there,
And
too.
there's the kill on the Rays, and that's going to be
All right.
quite the sweep. And as it's just now
And
Omen remaining,
it's-
but
yeah.
there's the kill. And that is round 5 in favor of defenders. Now let's take a look at their setup for the defense, because here we have two on B, one in mid, defender side spawn looking A, and one on A. It's a very spread, very thin wall, but it's been working. They've been able to just sort of close in once they've found where everyone is. The comms for that to work must be absolutely insane. Definitely a stressful sight to have to worry about where they're going to scream they are next and then having to circle in. So very well communicated, but also very tricky if they get overwhelmed after that one pick breaking a hole in that wall. Squid already finding a snipe. Jet with a sniper. That's insane.
Trying to get
Sova
info.
looking for some info. Doesn't pick anything up. But here comes the control. The terrain just absolutely devastating. There goes a shock bolt as they try to run B site. Fade looking those smokes, waiting for a peek. There goes the kit, but the Gecko gets the blind. It's not going to get capitalized upon, though. And there's a pick from Fade. There's two. As the Cypher goes down, Sova also out here getting some picks. Sage able to get the revenge, though.
And
the spike going for the defuse. With Jet the only one remaining. Cutting it pretty close there. That spike was red. And that's going to be round 6. But a valiant effort by the Panthers. Getting that spike on the ground, being able to run up B site, trying to poke holes in that wall. If we take a look at the scoreboard now, take a look at see what people are buying. Defenders looking a pretty decent loadout right now. A lot of alts in the bank, too. Only makes you wonder what they're holding that for. Panthers, all they got is that Sova alt, but that Sova's taking the spike to try to maybe run something down. The wall's coming up now. We're starting round 7. Sova trying to walk in just a little bit. Looking to maybe get something on the A. That Sage just sitting in the corner, patiently waiting. Sova looking to get a drone off. Decides against it, but finds the Sage wall. As it's a 3-on-2 right now. The Gecko waiting on high ground. Sova, again, just trying to wonder what kind of picks we're going to get. That Sage moving. I'm sure they can hear her. They should be able to see her beyond the wall at this point. Everyone's just throwing abilities. Sage covering the floor. Spikes, well, smokes rather. A little bit of poison going up. Everyone's just throwing kit, but not really much in the way of gunfire. A couple shots here now. Mountain on the high ground trying to get some sort of pick. Really got to be careful of those smokes, though. We got 2 more sitting up on high ground here. That Sage still right down in the fray. Very slow roll here. Cypher's got some info in the back of this. Meanwhile, Omen's even further behind that, just waiting for some sort of flank. They're all just grouping up. Fade looking to maybe get some blinds in, get those prowlers ready to go. A drone from the Rays is out, and here comes the gunfire. Rays popping cannon. The Gecko gets the blind on several. Gecko finding one. Gecko finding two. Time is running out. Mountain is able to get the kill to get revenge on the Gecko. The spike has been planted. And now it's just a matter of holding it down, but it's not enough. The defenders are going to wipe him out. And that's going to be round 7. So as we get ready to start round 8, definitely some progress being made, but it is a slow grind for the Panthers right now. That Gecko's really able to just take full control of the point, though, whenever he sees a fight going on. He's got his friends ready to go. Most of the time capitalizing on those blinds. So they start to run down mid-bottom. The Panthers looking for mid. Cypher on the spike. Slowly pushing up mid-bottom on the bridge.
Pulling up the shotgun.
Mountain's got some prowlers out with the fade. Pushing in. Squid finds the raise. Able to get the snipe. And that's making them wary. They're checking every angle. The smoke is down at the mid-library. They're just going to walk right past. Looking for anything. Picks up the weapon. Mountain throwing out some prowlers, trying to find something, anything. That's Sage, not making it easy for them to traverse the terrain to try to get to A. But they're still walking it. Sova leading the charge in this. Smoke is down. Desire able to get the pick on the Gecko. Sova running them down, just trying to make sure that nobody is following them from any other side flanks. The spike getting planted. Squid able to find the Omen and get the pick. Sage finding Fade. Sage also finding Sova, trying to run up A from spawn. Cypher able to get the pick. Going for the defuse now, and it's just the defenders, so that's going to be it. And conclude round 8. Again, they're able to get the spike down. They're able to poke holes in that wall. But by the time they're able to poke a hole, they're just met by this massacre. What ends up being multiple side flanks. They come in and just surround them. It's kind of hard to be able to top a wall that can collapse around you. I don't know what this weapon animation is, but this is really nice. One thing I do really appreciate about Valorant is their attention to detail with their arsenal. I mean, it's incredibly expensive to invest in, but
Exactly.
hey, I mean, more power to you. I love it.
This is like the CSGO market. That crashed like a week ago, dog.
Taking a look at the scoreboard for you now, folks.
God.
Lot of ults in the bank still for the defenders.
Yikes.
It's
Oh
just
my
that
god, off
Sova ult.
rip, dude.
Off rip.
Holy crap.
Omen already finding? Wait, what?
They're just sitting here, trying to go up. Honestly,
Sit in the catwalk. Omen looking for something. Looking to maybe just
walking
walk
into
right
the
through the
fog.
spike, but
Just-
finds
just
one.
wa- just-
Able
yeah.
to take out Ghoul. That was a bold attempt, and it worked.
All right, going in here.
Spike carrier is down
Jet just doing
on
some cool,
B.
just some jet stuff.
Trying to get a run there. Omen able to pick it up. Sova able to get the jet.
All right, here we go. Teleporting right
Omen's
here.
running the teleport down. Looking for the spike. Is the spike going to get
Putting
planted?
down
It
the plant.
will. And we
There
have
it
a
goes.
B spike, folks. As it's 3-on-3.
Here we go.
Sova trying to
info.
get some intel. Trying to see if they can run him up from the attacker's side of B.
Oh,
Fade
God.
pops ult.
Someone's defusing.
Sova the defuse is going out. Sova
Ult.
pops the ult for one.
Nice. One.
Two.
A two. Not a three, though. And defender's still one. Ooh, right in the head.
Gecko sees right through it, though, and is able to just take him down. Omen got two there?
Our team is doing a little bit in the behind here. Just seems to be the counterpicked almost all of what they're doing.
They're switching to the Vandal Assault, it looks like, for this one.
Oops, all Vandals.
I mean, that happens all the time,
Yeah,
though.
that's pretty normal. So we're going to run
They
in
did
here.
buff the Vandal, too, in one of the recent patches, which, I mean, was kind of surprising, but I do know that there was a lot of changes that happened to the game as well to change the overall pacing.
Slow walk
So
in here.
some may call it a necessary evil. Others may just see it as trying to tailor to a more casual player base. Take with that what you will.
Going down here. We just got a slow walk. Just trying to peek here. Just doing some
Little bit of separation
Some
going on, too. You
schmovement.
can finally see PSU starting to scatter up a little bit. I mean, you still have two trying to go up the mid catwalk.
Oh, there we go. A little bit of speed boost here, breaking that wall down. All right,
Raze is
thrown out.
trying to
Let's see.
cause some chaos on A, as
Does
Sova
not hit
now
that.
carrying the spike
Nice
makes the push.
headshot.
Ray is able to find one,
Here we go. Trying to
waiting
pick that
for
corner.
another.
Going
You
down.
can hear
Oh,
the
here we go.
Sage, sees the Sage,
And
but Sage able to
absolutely
turn it around
whiffs.
and completely
Wow, the
get
Sage.
the retaliation
Really
off.
good.
Going
really good
for
reaction.
3.
Picking up the gun again. Because why not? Here we go.
Sage is refusing to leave A,
Cypher needs to
knowing
move
that
up
spike
here.
is
Oh,
there.
Omen is going
Their
up
Omen
right there.
camps the
And
spike, sees
yikes,
the Cypher,
and it's just at that
and
point
it's
push.
going to be another hold for the defenders here on round 10.
Round 10 now. Good God.
Not a whole lot left as far as the first round goes, first half. Switch is coming soon. Hopefully the Panthers are able to at least find some way to
Make a
break
comeback.
through the rest of the wall.
Seems to be the wall is very powerful, and we are not. We are dealing with some serious gamers today on our side. So let's
Try to
see
get
what
back.
happens today here. Just doing a
Wall
setup
is
here.
up
Oh,
now.
Jet
Jet
doing some movement.
quickly running away as Plem tries to
Shear's
blitz
triggered.
down B,
Setting up
throwing
here.
out utilities, just trying to get the
Drone.
recon bolt is
Now
down.
it's- Yeah, there
You don't
it
even
is.
see it pop into the screen. That was
No.
near instant reaction.
Already
the spike
planting.
getting planted on
Teleportation.
B,
Here we
and
go.
it's down.
Sitting down right there. Nice. This might be a problem, though. They have some high ground. Ooh,
Panthers starting to
good
walk in.
snipe,
Squid finds the Rays with
All
that
right,
sniper.
but countered
Desire able to find him and run it down.
it.
Starting to peek the corner.
Good peek.
There goes the fade down.
Nice.
Sova able to find him, yank the retaliation.
Omen is literally on. Oh, my God.
And there's the Omen popping off with 2.
All right, attackers
and
won.
the attackers able to turn this around, just blitzing B.
I don't know what their coach is saying to them, but it's probably very violent. It's probably just really loud.
Some hope yet for Plymouth State as they really just decide to be like, okay, you know what? If we make a hole, we got to make it bigger than what we've been doing. Go ahead, just blitz it right down, run right in. If they start throwing down abilities, you know, look for the high ground, look for where they might be hiding. Try to get them to peek. Break through the kit faster than they can reach you as they're trapped.
Setting that out there.
Looks like they're trying the same strategy here with A.
I'm going to try to go.
Running down that corner. Giving enough time for that Sage and Gecko to set up, though. The recon bolt is out.
Oh.
It finds Gecko.
Here we go. Sending out the recon
Shock
again.
bolt going out, just trying to bully him out of his spot. They're really just hardcore throwing it up there.
Oh.
Makes sense, though. The Sage coming to support the Gecko. The bait's working. The spike is down on A. Gecko getting his friends quickly shot down. Ray is able to get the Omen as he tries to come around the corner. Ray's getting
look
the
at 3
going for 3 as they try to fight. Fade unable to stand up against the Gecko, though. The Gecko just wearing everyone down. Also getting the pick on the Sova there. It's still a 3v1. And their last member for the defenders are
Rocket
low.
jump.
As Rays comes in with the rocket.
Nice.
The rocket is going to
Round
secure the kill
corner.
for a 4K. And the attackers are going to take a second consecutive round here. Take a look at the scoreboard for you guys. It is switch time. We have swapped So not a total shutout on the Panthers' behalf. Trying to get some momentum now, trying to turn this around, hoping maybe they can hold a better defense. Couple of ghosts, couple of shorties. Or no, those are sheriffs. Those are definitely sheriffs. Some interesting picks right out the gate for the attackers, just trying to blitz them down. Meanwhile, 1 sheriff, 1 classic, and 3 ghosts for the Panthers. As the walls come up now.
Here we go, the send in.
Looks like the attacker is going to try to rush down A.
For some
Rays waiting, misses the
Nice.
shot. Squid able to move in on that. Ghoul also able to take out the fade. The spike is going down on A. Sova and Cypher trying to make their way around the corner through the smokes. Sova putting out a shock bolt, trying to see if it does anything. Cypher's waiting, but the Sage gets the drop on the Omen, and it was waiting for Cypher to come out the gate, and it's going to be an overwhelming hold. Rather, an overwhelming blitz for the attackers as they get a flawless there. Stopping the momentum, stopping what could potentially have been a reverse sweep. Still plenty of time for PSU to turn this around.
Yeah, no, they have time.
Especially with some early picks getting that first round. That's really going to help their economy. Sova looking to snipe this round on the defense. A few stingers for the side of the Panthers now as the walls come up. Attackers running down B, just rushing right in with it. Squid able to find the Cypher. Sage sitting back, the smokes are down. Spike being planted. It is a massacre as Plymouth State's trying to run down to B to catch up with everyone. Sova looking to wait for those smokes to go down, trying to get some picks without getting caught.
Moving up right here. Ooh, we might have a pick here. Oh, just
getting
missed.
into it with the Omen. Meanwhile, the Jet is able to find the fade. And Sova returns the favor.
Nice.
Another trade.
Good drop down.
And the Rays takes the Gecko. Trying to keep it on that spike. Begins the process of diffusing. The kick goes down. It doesn't seem like it quite reaches, though, so they can just keep going with the diffuse.
Uh-oh. And
oh, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to get run down before they can finish diffusing. That was close. Again, a good attempt. It's just the way the trades are going. Plym is always getting the last kill. Take a look at the scoreboard for you now, folks.
Yikes. The enemy team is absolutely destroying them in KD.
Really able to run it down.
The
Meanwhile, Rays with the shotgun right out the gate, just able to
crazy.
rush him down as the whole team now tries to blitz A.
Throwing out the pipe bomb right there.
They're committed. They're going to keep trying. No one's splitting off
Boom,
yet.
boom.
Rays tries to go for another blitz down with the shotgun, but the Sage says no. Sage putting out some healing for the team that's been injured so far.
Trying to get a sniper hook right here. Ooh.
Omen looking to get some quick picks with the sniper off. Same with Sova. Not seeing anything quite yet. Meanwhile, the attackers are taking Spike around a B. They peeled off real quick after that little exchange. They weren't taking any chances.
B. Someone fell off
and
the
it looks
map.
like Omen fell?
That's yikes.
That's not good.
Good couple of shots right there. Throwing out a
Ooh, able
Gecko.
to take the Sheriff, but hold on, the Cypher's able to get two. But Gecko quickly responds.
All right, we got to see here.
The location has been revealed of the Gecko, as it's just Sova versus the Sage and the Gecko. The Sage is able to heal the Gecko. This is going to be a real uphill fight for the Panthers, as Sova tries to pick him off.
Trying this corner here. Oh, get a wall.
The Sage wall is up, so he knows where they are.
Uh-oh.
He's looking for the defuse.
Slowed down right now.
Sage slows him.
Does not care. Oh.
He's at a real disadvantage because he's waiting for that Sage wall to go down because then Sage can
Trying to
pick him. But
defuse,
there's the
but
Gecko.
then
But the Gecko
there
comes
it
around the
is,
corner
that
and
shot.
finishes him off. And that is going to be map 1 in favor of our opposing team.
Yeah, the away. Let's see if this works. Ready? Yeah, let's go. God, the script we used for this was literally created with popsicle sticks and duct tape. The thing barely works half the time. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I've never had any issues with it, but
I one stream I literally had to reset it like 3 times consecutively because we kept winning consecutively. So it was not it was interesting. Hitting the down button though was easy, so we don't have to worry about that. Overall, I've never played Valorant that much, so when I watched it, I was literally just being very quiet because I didn't know what the heck was going on other than just people doing basically CS:GO things. So with with a lot of utility, which I'm pretty sure recently they added a character that nerfs utility or it stops them.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah,
But
which I haven't seen that character yet, so I'm curious if he's even good or if he's in the game or something. I don't
well,
know.
he was announced. I believe it
Oh,
might
he
be
was
coming out
announced.
recent.
I thought I didn't know. I don't know if he came out or not.
If he's out, he's definitely still in the 2-week period in which collegians aren't allowed to use him
Ah,
just because he's new.
okay.
No different than if a new hero comes out in Marvel Rivals, not allowed to be used for the first 2 weeks of their release in competitive matches inside the Collegian.
I'm Gambit's gonna be very interesting.
Gambit is going to be very interesting. I'm ready to see Gambit
I am
support.
I am very curious to see how people are gonna get lured on that character very quickly. I saw Daredevil lured 2 weeks after he came out, so I would not be surprised if some dude would be sitting down and he's like, "Oh, 20 hours, bye bye." All right, here we go. Round 2.
Yeah,
This
bear
is
with
best
us,
of.
folks.
And this is what, best of 5, 3.
This is this is best of 3, first to 2.
Okay. best of-
Playoffs, I
okay.
believe, is best of 5, first to 3.
All right.
But that's because these matches can take some pretty serious amount of time.
This takes a while.
This isn't your Marvel Rivals match where it's not supposed to last an hour, but sometimes it does.
Yeah, no, Marvel Rivals, it feels really quick and paced, and with this, I'm looking at them just like everyone's just doing the same thing, all buying at the beginning, doing their best to basically just run up and try to see if they can get some good headshot picks.
Speaking of
Well-
which, folks, while we wait for Map 2 to start, Connor will be back tomorrow night
Yes.
at 8 p.m.
Yes, I'm
Eastern
back.
with Marvel Rivals as I go in to coach the team as we try to continue our undefeated season.
Yeah, but we might be hitting the playoffs soon, which is going to be awesome. I don't know what that really means for our team. I do know it means that we'll be able to compete. Where are we gonna competing at what points in playoffs? You're just gonna be going like
So after last week's win,
Mhm.
where we
Which-
had a team wipe,
beautiful team wipe.
Beautiful team
There
wipe.
is a Twitch clip. If you can find it. I am screaming through most of it. It is a beautiful clip of a Hexa team wipe off a Scarlet Witch all through Doctor Strange portal. Which actually was the tie turner of that round because
oh my
literally
gosh.
that was literally how our team won. It was just that ult alone was the literal turning point for the match. It was beautiful. So, but we have been pretty much undefeated so far, and with the new release of new characters coming out soon, Gambit and the new season coming out, including new placement stuff going on with their ranked, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow. But this is also Valorant today, so I gotta sit down and just watch Valorant, even though I have no idea what's going on. I feel really out of place here.
Nope, I was around and in around Valorant when it released, and I've kind of been like touch and go with it. A lot of friends who are really into it to this day, so I keep up with it as best I can.
I unfortunately only know one thing that that what's the company? Oh yeah, Riot has ever made 2XKO. That game's still in beta. That probably won't come out until Evo happens. Which I also think is funny because that game is literally an easy fighting game because they were like, how do we make a game that all of our players are going to go play when all they do is click on heads and click on the screen violently when they're raging in League. So, you know. You win some, you lose some. I played this at one point when I was actually I had my own esports team at one point in my high school. I played this a couple times. I only played Phoenix because I was the only character I knew.
Your high school had a team.
Yes.
You know, that's actually really uncommon.
It
A lot
is,
of high
it's
schools
very
are like just
uncommon.
barely starting to get into this industry.
Yeah, I was a private high school, so they were like, "Hey, let's do this," and I'm like, "All right, cool." So we did that for a while. I remember playing a lot of Valorant.
Huh.
So it was fun. It was a good time. Other than I sucked at Valorant because I'm so used to like shooters where I'm just like running and shooting and not like having to like slowly walk and then stand still and shoot.
Yeah, it is a very different
Because I'm,
skill set
you
to
know,
have to play Valorant where you have to really pay attention to your peaks and then sit still and learn how to ADS, and you really have to attune to your weapons' recoil, their fall off, their spread, etc. Very, very, very meticulous in the way of their technicality for mechanics, especially when it comes to gunplay. But I think that's why people still play it, because it has um, that unique
all
touch
right,
to it.
we
But
going to split.
yes, we are starting map 2 with Split. I'll change the view back here for you to tune you back into the
Yeah.
team as we start to select agents for this map. Again, we're starting to see that. Wow, excuse me. Echo. Echo. Yeah, this isn't Overwatch. Gecko already picked. Playing some Viper too. Astra, Rays. We saw this composition with Plymouth State last week, and it was pretty successful. Really hoping to see some more plays off of the Astra Smokes and the Viper Walls, especially with the Gecko able to kind of push through and then the Rays just running them down to capitalize. That was something we did see a lot of last week. So hopefully this is where Plymouth can kind of get their groove back in and take that momentum and just completely turn it back on them. The Gecko already selected for the enemy team as well, which worked really well for them last time. So very excited to see this for map 2. Looks like we might have a little bit of a dispute in pre-selection over Sage here. That's going to be an interesting
There's currently an argument
lineup
happening
to
in the
see.
room 2 over. We don't know.
I can definitely see the coach trying to flip a coin here. It looks like they're going to settle the dispute right now. Looking at Reyna and Clove, that's going to be fun. Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no domain expansion. I put you in a 1v1 character yet, but
Oh, ISO.
I don't even know if he's allowed in this.
Oh, ISO's allowed.
Oh, okay.
Unless there was some agreement that ISO wasn't to be used in this match.
They might have been banned. Who knows? It'd be really funny if that was the case, because the last time I played Valorant, I remember getting domain expansion on by an ISO and then died immediately because I didn't know what was happening.
ISO, you got to be quicker than him. I mean, you come peeking around that wall and you're basically just in the gulag.
Well, it scared the crap out of me. I literally didn't know what was happening. All I heard was this guy screaming, and he's just like, "Oh, you're here now."
Is that a ray gun? That is in fact a ray gun.
Ah, look that. I will say the weapon skins in this game are really just like crazy and like out of like compared to CS:GO. CS:GO, it's just like this is money, and the same thing goes with this. But their weapon skins are like you can shoot a dragon, and then it's also like, oh yeah, we have crystals that shoot like plutonium at people. So yeah, like some of the knives too are just like, oh, it's just Excalibur. It's just Excalibur.
Yeah. Looking at the setup, looks like Plymouth is trying to take a page out of the enemy's playbook here. You can see the spread just sitting across the map. Meanwhile, the attackers trying to blitz B right out the gate on Split. Astra already putting up some smokes. A good call on where they're going to try to push first. Jet's just going to run right through.
Damn, she
does
care.
not care. But Gecko is able to find one,
right
2, 3.
Wow, the
Gecko with a
triple.
triple.
Holy crap.
A huge turnaround. Astra also able to find the Sage, but the Clove responds, taking out the Gecko, ending his streak.
Throwing out.
Rays throwing out a kit. Finds one. The Clove is
and
just backed into a
good.
corner.
Okay.
And PSU is going to come out swinging on map 1 of round 1 for Split. Insane. This is exactly what we were looking for. This is the Plymouth from last week, and they are back. This could be a dogfight of a map 2. Gecko play, though. Could we potentially see a diff here? Are we seeing a reverse diff? This could be the moment. Hold on a second. Walls are starting to come up here. Attackers looking to try to run B back. Nope. They're going to go for mid-bottom. They're going to try to run A, just blasting through the Sage wall. The Sage is met by the Jet, but the Jet falls first. Ray's able to get the pick on their Sage now.
Sending in a drone.
Sends in the drone around the wall. Also got an Astra Smoke down, which is a good cover, but I think that, yeah, the Astra Smoke goes down first. So not really sure what the point of that was. Sage
Guys trying to play
sitting
Doom
with a
right
shotgun.
now. Got a shotgun.
Desire able to get the parking chicken.
Trying to see if we can get some
Running it
damage.
down on mid-top, trying to prevent anyone from being able to get to A.
Beautiful reload.
Let's check on the spike now. Gecko trying to run around for A. Walking through the sewers.
Trying to do some picks here. All right. Trying the corner.
PSU's Gecko Desire. Waiting for him.
It's a good way.
Quietly.
Turning around. Going back this way.
Walking away. Maybe trying to bait them?
Maybe.
Or they not know they're there?
Seems to be the consensus.
Meanwhile, the Gecko and the Reyna sitting with Spike, hoping they'll eventually abandon A. And for now, it seems to be working. Timer getting low. Only 20 seconds left to plant. Gecko pushing, but he's met by Mountain. And is just going to drop the Spike right then and there. It's up to the Reyna, who's basically trapped in the sewers right now. A smarter kid on the stage.
Shotgun around the corner, ready?
Waiting. The nod.
Yes, it's time to die. Nice shot. Nice.
And there's the finish by Mountain.
Got the Mortal Kombat
and that's gonna be a
finisher.
flawless.
What the heck was that? What? I watched him hit him with a shotgun. He's like, put your hands up. Oh my God, look at this bat.
We are
Again with the
back,
shotgun.
folks.
I do believe in shotgun supremacy.
Shotgun supremacy. That you heard it here, folks. We're looking for some shotgun supremacy this match. We don't know. We have had some crazy plays by the Rays.
I've been enjoying.
So maybe we could see a little bit more of that to prove the point.
I know this game. I'm pretty sure nerfed shotguns at one point abysmally, but I don't know how good they are now. It's been a while, so who knows. But I do think it's pretty fun just seeing someone run around with like a close quarters. Here we go. Oh,
meanwhile, the attackers are trying to run down.
My God, they're getting hit with like they're hitting with the whole.
But they
shebang.
can't see. They're just met with a whole wad of kit. Gecko trying to do something here. Squid does find Desire, and Parking Chicken able to go back around and find the Rays.
Reclaiming Dizzy here. Oh, whoop.
Gecko trying to get his friends back for some more kit reusage later
on. Nice headshot on that corner.
But Clove able to find the stage over the wall. Misses the next couple of shots, though, as they just try to run around the wall to try to track him down.
Uh-oh, this is not looking good for our team.
Astra trying to find an angle here.
Back up.
Sitting with the Bulldog. The
right,
wall goes down.
And it's time to...
She's surrounded. She finds the Jet, though, runs away. She's got her back to two other people, though. The Viper also able to find the Reyna. There it is on the stage. There's a pick on the stage, but Gecko is able to retaliate and get the trade.
All right, Viper's up here. Ooh, she's wicked back. Playing up the gun here.
Viper
versus
all, and it's not going to be enough. The Gecko's able to get the drop, and that's going to do it for the attackers. They're finally going to get a win here. And that's going to bring us to round 4 as we try to see if the attackers are going to be able to keep up. They're getting ready to set up A, but are they going to split through the sewers and try to run it mid? We will see. Take a look at the scoreboard for you.
It's pretty actually even right now.
It is pretty
Mountain's
even.
Going pretty popping off right now at the 5-1.
A lot of ARs this match, a lot of rifles, a couple of pistols still, which surprises me.
Trying to be that John Wick that we all wanted to be. Here we go, going
Astro
in.
Smoke going down. The spike is being planted on
Viper.
A. Unresponded. The Sage able to find one, gets the kill.
Damn, that was a beautiful sheriff weapon. That was a beautiful weapon skin.
Yes, it was. The Rays trying to do something about stopping the spike, but Desire gets the drop on Parking Chicken. The Clove is down. Ray's still sitting on high ground, just trying to get something, trying to get someone out of the wall. Gecko is able to bait someone from out behind. Astra able to get the pick on the Squid, but Sage takes 2. Gecko able to respond with the retaliation, but Reyna is going to get the last 2 for the pick, and that is going to win for the attackers. They just blitz the point, and after a dogfight, 2 are left remaining. Looks like Gecko's going to pick up the spike for this round as we enter round 5. Looks like they're just switching sides every time. This is a much different setup than what we've seen in prior. Enemy team is starting to get a lot of aggression out, just starting to run them down, hoping it's working. The doors are open. Again, just storming B. The only person there is Desire. Desire gets some friends out. Misses the first 4 sheriff shots. Misses a 5th. Spike goes down. Our Sage finds Squid. Spiral then able to diff the Sage in that fight. Butterbread on the Viper now. Going through the smokes to the Sniper, trying to get a pick, but the Reyna finds the raise. As we head back to B, Astra looking for something. Sees shots, but doesn't want to see much. Astra's able to get the pick on the Gecko. It is
walking through.
Smoke City out here. Sage finds 2, and Clove is going to clean up for the end of round 5 on Attacker's behalf. The momentum starting to really slow down for the Panthers after the first 2 wins of this map. Taking a look now at some alts. It is a 3v1 in the alt economy right now. Plymouth, all they got right now is that Astra, but they're getting kind of close to a couple of others. They're 1 away from the Sage Res. Meanwhile, the Attackers do have their Sage Res ready as well. The Reyna alt and the Jet, which, the Knife Barrage, who could forget? Attackers looking to run it back on B. Again, Desire's the only one there right now. As the Astra smokes go up, Sage and Raze are going to join them on the higher ground and the side. The Attackers see this and immediately split back to A. They're running around, not even the Stewards, just back to spawn and back around. Complete retake. They're forcing Plymouth to follow them. Viper knows what's up. Viper was running over there.
Oh, we got a shotgun. Ooh, nice.
And there's the shotgun, but there's
Big
the low
meat shot.
tox with low toxin too. Not a whole lot to use in this kit for this. Gecko running over. The spike is going down on A. The spike is planted as Plymouth tries to catch up. Crazy bait and switch, by the way. They're taking down the Sage Wall right now, just trying to get some sort of peek going. Desire sending out some friends, which end up hitting the Sage floor. The Sage finds the raise in this as well, as they try to push. The Jet makes the first appearance, but Gecko's going to get the drop. Down goes Squid, as it's
Healing.
4 people. Sage healing the floor. Clove able to pick 2 out of the doorway, but Gecko responds with 2 of his own, including the Clove and the Sage. Down goes the healing with the tri-kill. Gecko now pulling back around, trying to get a hold of the spike. They're not going to be able to get the spike in time, and Gecko knows this, so he's just going for kills. And he's able to, the spike is able to go off.
Yikes.
Gecko, huge opportunity, though, by really resetting their inventories on that 4K. That is going to hinder the Attackers for this next fight, especially when he's able to stay alive and keep his kit. That's going to be huge. Also, only 2 points away from his ult. Maybe tries to get ult point and a pick to try to ult in this point. Maybe try to get it back up to the 3 and 4. We'll have to see. The gates are going up now. And it looks like the Attackers getting ready to run it down B. Are they going to try another bait and switch? Again, Desire is the only one starting off on point B. As the team blitzes around, he turns out an ability, but I don't know. Jet almost able to get. He gets 2 off the blind.
That was beautiful.
Sage able to capitalize on that with the triple. Absolutely insane. And again, Desire ricocheting off for the Sage. But the Sage goes down.
Perfect.
But it's not going to matter. The Astra cleans up by picking off the Reyna and taking the round back. What a huge turn of events. Just a very clean choke right there. Brought to you in courtesy, rather, by the Plymouth State Panthers. Did that get the ult? That did in fact get the ult for Desire on that Gecko. Astra still holding on to the ult as well. Sage Res also available. Meanwhile, the attacking team has all of their ults. So are they going to start popping some of that, start using up some of that economy to keep themselves on the up and up and being ahead in this map? Raze looking for a flank. Tries to stop by driving a drone through. Meanwhile, Viper is able to get 2. The Raze is trying to find that Sage, trying to get her attention. It's not going to work. Sage now sitting in the back line, waiting to see what Gecko does. Gecko throws out his ultimate. And a blind, trying to get another support. Meanwhile, Raze and Astra both getting some picks of their own. The Sage responding with 2. Our Sage now trying to trap the floor, bait out their enemy Sage. Rays going to try to walk it in. And there is smoke down. There is an ice floor. Spike just kind of chilling out on the other side of A here. Sage trying to make some sort of advancement. Peeking a little bit. Sage missing a couple of shots there. Confirming the location. Rays being tempted on whether or not to run in. Sage kind of sitting there waiting as well. Meanwhile, Viper sitting in that other corner waiting for the Sage to peek. The Sage is still going to be able to get the pick. Time running out. They need to plant. They're not going to have the opportunity.
Bye-bye.
Rays is going to get the pick and force them to end the round.
It's pretty neck and neck here.
That is going to be the end of round 8, and we are tied going into round 9. Still in the first half of map 2. Take a look at the scoreboard for you folks. Only one ultimate was used on the enemy's behalf, and it was the Jet. Didn't really see much value out of that. Meanwhile, the Gecko ult was able to really get their attention. Astra still holding on to theirs, and the Sage Res still in the bank for Plymouth. Rays also sitting with ultimate, ready to fire that cannon. The walls are up. The attackers looking to push mid. Sage wall down. Jet is just running up in there. Kind of regrets it, though, as she falls back. Sage also frontlining this, oddly enough, as the attackers are starting to pull away from B, going up mid. We kind of have a split going on here. The Reyna and the Sage looking for A, trying to clear some space while the Gecko and the Clove work their way around to plant. Meanwhile, the Rays and the Astra have already kind of caught on to this. Reyna is coming up behind them, though. Are they going to notice? Oh, never mind. There she is on the bridge. Coming around that corner. Reyna able to get the kill on Desire. But not Rays. Rays waiting.
Trying to rocket
Rays
here.
got that rocket
And
down.
boom.
The rocket gets the Gecko. Sage taking out the Viper, but Clove is able to shut down Rays. And
Time to
Mountain.
turn. Yikes.
Sage using the resurrection on Reyna, or Rays rather. So it is still a 2v3.
Right, beautiful
Beautiful,
headshot.
clean headshot right there. Are they going to be able to clutch, though? It's not going to do it.
not
The attackers
enough.
are going to take the round and break the tie. As they have a valiant fight over on A. That was intense.
It was great resurrection, but just not enough for the push. And beautiful headshot right after. Here we go.
Plymouth State University Captain Chubbies was talking to me earlier about how back and forth of a match this was going to be. They did, have some predictions about having to maybe push this into round 3. I hope so at this point, because I would love to be able to see some of these interesting exchanges. They said it was going to be tough. They weren't kidding. Walls are up now. Attackers looking to run down A. They're met by the Viper. Viper able to get the drop, though, taking out the Reyna, but the Clove finds the Viper. Meanwhile, Rays tries to go for the pick on 1, gets the Jet, but it's not going to be enough. Going to get shut down by the enemy Sage. Gecko also getting a pick on their own of the Sage. And it is going to be a 2v3. The spike has been planted on A.
Almost got a headshot for picking up that
Desire
gun.
looking for something. Able to get the blind. The blind is just enough for Mountain to capitalize on the Sage. As they sit on the high ground now.
Nice.
Astra also able to find the
Also
Clove. It is now a 2v1. Sneaking up on the Gecko, and that's going to be it. That's going to be a 4K from Mountain on the Astra, and they're going to defuse the spike. And they're going to bring it back to a tie, 5-5. A much closer match than map 1. Split is a prominent map for Plymouth. They have had a lot of success here this season. So hopefully this is able to boost their morale enough and convince them to lock in to try to turn this around here. Take a look at the scoreboard for you now, folks. Looks like Gecko's going to pick up the spike for the attackers on this map. Still 2-2. The ult economy is starting to steady out. 2-2 for ults. The Astra ult, the Viper ult. We also have the Sage res and the Gecko ult for the attackers. Walls are up. Attackers running it down the B garage. It's Kit Central out here. Rays sitting on top with the Sage and the Gecko just holding down the fort. Astra putting up some smokes. Attackers still kind of chilling out on B, but have taken a huge step back, trying to get Plymouth to wear down their kits, use up their abilities. The Jets getting ready to make a push. It's only a matter of time before somebody has to do something. Just under 60 seconds. Jets makes the dash in.
There we go.
Gecko's able to get the Jet.
Can't
Meanwhile,
see.
Race takes the Reyna, even though it's a blind. Gecko for 2,
Nice.
Sage for 1, and it's going to be a clean sweep as Plymouth is able to hold the choke on B. At that point, I'm kind of surprised the attackers didn't try to split off and go for A. I think they were just maybe confident they could run that down, or maybe they thought now that the kits were, for the most part used up, they could just push on in, but that wasn't the case. It's going to come down to a matter of gunplay in that fight, and Plymouth just dominates in that field for that round. Plymouth also taking the lead here in rounds 2. This, I believe, is round 11, so we have one more round before the switch. As we start to push here, the Sage getting the pick on the Viper right out the gate. That's insane.
Nice.
That's going to be a huge advantage for the attackers going into this to try to tie it up. Sage able to respond with another kill of their own on the Jet.
Planting already.
The spike is going down on A, though, and they are deep in that A spawn, too. Astra looking to put some smokes down. Desire on the high ground with the Raze, trying to get a blind out, see if Raze is able to capitalize on it, but the blind finds nothing. Gecko trying to take out the Fade's kit as he reclaims the Dizzy. The spike is down, they don't have much time, but Gecko just goes in and takes 2 and 3.
Good drop. Just run in and do it, and...
Oh, but the attackers, the Clove is going to sit in the corner and wait for him to peek as they clean up the rest of house, and that is going to be a win for the attackers, bringing us to 6 and 6 after the first half. Folks, this is anybody's match. We've had a lot of insane plays so far on Split tonight.
This is basically just a back and forth.
It is a brutal back and forth. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here.
Crazy
See
power
how many
struggle.
people are going to try to buy some ghosts out the gate. Looks like only 1 on behalf of the Panthers to their 3 on the defense. This could be interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. It looks like Plymouth really trying to prioritize kits. However, Desire does pick up a ghost of his own. And Desire also picking up the spike for this match as well, as Plymouth tries to blitz up A. Viper wall is down. They go through the smoke. Desire throwing out the Dizzy, just trying to get a quick plant on A. The Viper wall really helping him out and able to just keep control of the point. The spike is planted by the Gecko. And on the other side of the smoke, there is an Astra. Meanwhile, the defenders trying to come up the side.
Nice headshot trade.
There's a trade on, though. However, Desire is able to get 2. Gecko of their own trying to get a Dizzy. Overwhelming that Sage. That Sage is backed into a corner. There's 3 of them there. The Clove takes out the Sage. And that's going to be a clean sweep as the defenders are able to defuse the spike, taking the first round of the second half. The result is we already have a couple of rifles coming out on behalf of the defenders. Or 1 rifle, 3 SMGs, and a Sheriff.
A lot of Spectres.
Yeah. No, that's, they're just trying to slowly build up. They want to be able to try to stay ahead in weaponry as much as they can to try to run them down. They know they're going to need it, especially since the Panthers have been able to get some serious gunplay diffs on these defenders. Walls now risen. The Sage wall is found. They're going to smash that right to pieces. Raze throwing out a grenade, trying to get the attention of the defenders as they try to push mid. As Raze leads that charge. Gecko with the spike, mind you. They're all sitting on B tower, trying to run it down. Sage is able to get the pick off the Astra, though.
Trying to jump.
Meanwhile, Raze
nice
dives
headshot.
in. The Sheriff delivers, but it's going to get shot down by the Reyna. Gecko trying to make a blitz in. However, the Sage is just going to go for the ace, cleaning house in that corner. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. She just had that choke on lockdown for that. It's insane. Definitely going to try to maybe splurge on that economy. No. She's got the ult, though. Sitting with a Bulldog. Looks like she's going to keep it. I don't blame her, though. She's trying to play passive in case Plymouth State tries to pull any reverse sweeps here. Gecko going to sit with the spike for this one as they run up A ramps. Reyna's able to find the Jet, though. The Viper out of toxins, and the Clove just runs it down.
Yeah,
However, Gecko's able to get the plant.
Not a good headshot there.
And the Astra able to take out the Clove. That's a revolver sheriff. Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro's got the Smith & Wesson 500.
And again, just sitting on that corner waiting.
Bro thinks he's playing Overwatch. It's McCree.
Rays sitting behind with the point. Sage and the Gecko on the other side. Meanwhile, Astra on the left. Gecko able to find two, but the Sage takes out the Rays.
All right.
And Desire is able to get the pick on the Sage to take the round. Plymouth able to just barely stay on top of rounds here, even though the defenders are able to tie it up from time to time. This one's going to be close. I could definitely see this going to sudden death for sure. Plymouth looking to maybe attack on B for this. Astra sitting in the sewers on the other side. Maybe to put down some smokes just to have that cover. Rays walking up mid with the Sage Wall. The Sage Wall's down. Rays throwing a kid through the door. Is it going to find anything? Meanwhile, the Viper's able to get the pick on the Reyna, but the Reyna takes out the Gecko. Rays sitting on B, trying to make an advance of some sort, putting out some kit. The Sage Wall goes up. The mountain goes down to the Clove, though. Sage staying on the high ground. The Viper chilling on that back wall, hoping not to get caught. The Gecko finds the Rays, but the Rays says no. Watching that corner.
Trying to do a little bit of some
bit of mobility, try to get back around. Sage putting down some tiling. She's going up, though. Too late. They've already dropped. They're shooting. Doesn't find anything. The spike does get planted.
Peek here. Oh,
and
nice
Rays
headshot.
is able to get the Sage as he goes up around. Just tries to cut him off from behind. The game of cat and mouse ends right there for the Sage. Clove trying to push in on this. But
nice headshot again.
Rays able to just say no once more.
1v1 right now.
The spike is not going to get defused that easily. And the Viper gets the cleanup on the Jet. And that is going to be another round for the attackers. And it's 8-8 as we go in to round 17. Take a look at the scoreboard for you here, folks. Let's see what everyone's investing in. Alt economy right now is 1 and 2. Looks like these are going to be the only alts we're going to have for the fight. There's a chance that maybe Reyna gets hers in this, should she pick up an orb or maybe even a pick. We'll see. The Sage is going to take the spike in this match, too. Interesting choice as we try to run up A main now. Jet's got some smokes down. Viper already got a wall up. That wall has been very effective. Viper finds this Jet all alone and is just going to shut that advancement down real quick. Astra planting the spike, and it will get planted onto A. The Sage Wall up on that high ground, too, as they try to find the enemy team. The Clove is going to get run down by the Rays. Gecko also able to find the Reyna. And Rays also finding the Sage. Viper just holding down spike there.
Throwing bomb
hoping
down
nothing else goes on. Rays fires a grenade, make sure no one gets found. They're just trying to hunt down that Gecko. Meanwhile, he's running up the back of A. Trying to find somebody. He finds the Sage, but the
And
Sage is able to get the
flawless.
pick. And that is going to be a flawless for Plymouth State as we approach what could be an end nearing this map. Plymouth really just able to stay a cut above, just barely though. Take a look at the alt bank. It's now 2-2. We have Thrash ready for Gecko, and we also have the RPG ready for Raze. Sage has got the res though, and Reyna is ready to pop alt too as we try to run this down. Gecko with the Sage, running it down on mid-bottom, trying to reach A. Astra putting down some kit as they try to walk this in. The Raze drone running around, doesn't find anything though. The Viper already down. Slowly just trying to walk up mid-wall. Some exchange of fire.
In there.
The Sage coming back to join her team. They're under pressure, but the Raze is able to get those Reyna and the Gecko. And also finds the Sage hiding in the corner.
Wow.
And the spike is going to go down. That only remains the Jet. The Jet trying to run it down, just trying to bum rush. There's so much smoke going on, though. Nobody can see. However, there's going to be a kit thrown, and that's going to do some damage. She's hurting. Running away now. She doesn't think she's going to be able to get the spike, so I think she's just going for the long game to try to keep her inventory. However, it looks like Mountain isn't going to have any of that. He's trying to chase her down. And it's going to be a game of cat and mouse for this. He's walking. I don't know if he's going to try to run her down, if he's just going to make sure that doesn't happen and let her go. Spike is going to go off. And that Jet is going to survive long enough. Oh, never mind.
No. Got the collat, too.
The last second, that Jet is going to have to go back to the scratch on the inventory. Looks like we've got a lot of full buys for this. We're well into that point of the match. Plymouth Economy, they are well off for themselves right now.
Yeah, no, they are.
2 alts, but plenty of credits. Gecko's going to be taking the spike for this.
Here we go.
And the match has begun. That poor Gecko sitting alone on B. Meanwhile, the fight is going on A. The wall is down. Ray's able to find the Clove, but the Clove ults.
Uh-oh. Big turnaround.
And there's going to be a 2K, followed by the Astra taking out the Clove. Sage now able to get a pick. However, the Reyna and the Sage are also going to get 2 of their own. It is a 1v3. It is Mountain versus the World. They are defusing. Are they going to be able to get the defuse in time, or is Astra going to be able to do something?
No.
It's not going to be enough. Reyna finds Astra sitting on the high ground, and that is going to be a round for the defenders. Plymouth still up by 1.
This is very close. This is anyone's match if they want it. At this point, it is the... I've never seen a match go on for this long. Both teams just keep going back and forth.
The defenders are going to have to work for it, though. That's for sure. They definitely have the work cut out for them. They do have to come back and win by 2. So, very close match indeed, but also starting to see a little bit of a gap. 1 round can mean everything, especially when you're in this endgame phase of a map. The match has begun. The team getting ready to run it down on A lobby. Gecko getting ready to throw out the kit. Desire's ready. It's out. What does it find? Doesn't seem to find anything. That Viper wall still just able to get such good value on split, too.
Oh, in
Meanwhile,
the
Clove is just sitting there in the corner and takes out Desire. Sage finds a pick. The Raze planting the spike in the Viper ult as they wait. Viper and Raze just locked down. Meanwhile, the Sage, a little bit separated. There's the ulting Jet, and she shuts it down. But there, Gecko able to find the Raze, and the Sage diff happens. However, Viper's able to kill the Gecko, but the Gecko's taken out. Reyna going for defuse because they are the only ones left
Enemy team is trying
with
to lock
the
in
Sage.
here.
And that is going to tie it up here with a team ace from the defenders.
Going in here again. This is a very, very close match. In fact, this is actually what right when are we on right now?
We are on round 21.
Wow. All right, we have really just stacked on top of each other.
This is typical.
Yep. Oh, it's just a lot of back and forth.
Wall's getting ready to go up. Plymouth State Panthers giving Viper the spike for this. Hold on. Oh, no, never mind. It's the Gecko. They're stacked right on top of each other. But there's your spike.
Going to be here a little bit, trying to see if they can...
Peeking the garage. We've had some really interesting fights on the garage. Peeking the garage now, trying to get the team to either group or make a distraction.
This might be a problem. What?
Ooh.
Turn the corner.
Desire shut down by some sort of... Seems to be either connection issues or...
Oh.
Meanwhile, Raze able to find the Jet, but the Sage finds Raze. And it's going to be an even trade. Gecko is blind by Gecko,
right,
and Reyna's able to capitalize. Clove now trying to get in on the fight. Viper sitting in the back, trying to bait out a pick here. Gecko doesn't like that, though. Poisons the floor. The Clove able to find Mountain, but the Sage able to get the Clove, and reses Astra. Getting into a little bit of a fight with the Sage, but the Sage is able to get the kill off of a Smarter Kid. And it is going to be a 2v3 as we move on to B. The spike is down there, but not planted.
Nice.
Reyna able to find Astra, getting the pick off the high ground.
All right.
And there is the Sage with the triple kill on the Viper, being able to take the lead in rounds as we enter round 22. Defenders trying to turn this around to take the map for themselves.
Trying to keep puffing with steam here. Panthers need to try their best to take back. It's only a one-off, but right now, if they can try to get another solid 3 matches in, they can get this, they'll win for the round. And then we'll go on to the final round here.
Astra looking to
Slowly
put out
moving
some
up,
kit.
destroying that wall.
Gecko walking it up A with the Astra. What you got to worry about is that Jet and Clove.
Yeah, that Jet is trying to be as...
That Jet is walking. She's running it down. Astra looking to support the team from the other end.
Speaking out right here. Oh. Jet is not there right now. Oh, Jet is running. Ooh. Oh,
Astra finds the Clove. Caught off guard. Too busy by the rest of the team fight that they're able to clear the way for that Gecko to start making an advancement around mid. Gecko thinking about it, but that Jet's still there. Runs through mid, trying to plant the spike down on B. Astra putting down some utilities. There's one sitting on that wall, but Sage knows. She's throwing down the floor. Viper able to put up a toxin wall. Try to stall that out a little bit longer.
All right, planting
Desire
right now.
going for the plant on B, and it's going to be successful.
All right, time to see what they can do.
And they're going to hold this down like their lives depend
in.
on it. The Jet throws down a smoke. However, the Astra is sitting right there waiting for him. The Viper wall is back up and online. Reyna blinds, though.
Nice.
The Gecko able to get the kill on the Raze.
Oh, wow.
However, Mountain is still there on the high ground with that Astra, and the other team is hitting low, but that Sage able to heal up. Astra looking to put down some utility, trying to find something. It doesn't matter. Sage is able to get the pick on the Reyna. It's going to be just that Sage sitting in the corner alone.
Sage is running away, terrified.
Mountain is going to run it down. That spike is ticking, though. At this point, there's no way they're going to be able to recover. So that Sage, again, just trying to find a hiding spot so she can keep her kit. I don't know if she's going to be able to do it, though. However, she's able to get the pick on Mountain. Mountain is going to have to reset their inventory, though I don't think that really matters here. We're about to see what the loadout looks like, and I think Mountain's going to be able to recover just fine. Yeah, another full buy for Mountain right there. So as long as he's not sent back with another reset to his kit, we should be looking pretty good here. as Plymouth able to tie it up and stay alive in the match as we enter round 23. Take a look at the alt economy just one more time. It is a 2-on-1. It is the Astra alt along with the Sage Res and the Thrash for the defenders. Viper putting up some Toxin. You can see that bar just dropping. Probably a wall. Meanwhile,
Trying to push up here.
Gecko, Astra,
Going
and
into
Rays just walking up A.
Gecko is just looking down.
Rays taking the charge on this too. I want to see how this goes. Meanwhile, the Sage and the Viper are coming back around to catch up with the rest of the team. The defenders starting to catch on.
And here we go.
Astra puts up the ult to put a barrier down to get some cover to push A. Rays running up and getting ahead.
There's absolutely
Mountain plants with
jumping
on
onto
A with the spike. The spike is planted. A beautiful ult, by the way, for coverage as they all have time to set up. However, Ray sitting in that corner is going to get found by Squid.
Nice.
However, Viper is able to get the pick on the Reyna, and it is a dogfight as Desire takes one. Defenders take two, but Mountain able to get the Clove. Is it going to be enough as we hit 2v2? The Sage is blind. Jet able to get the kill on the Squid, and that's going to be a 4K clearing out the Plymouth State Panthers. And there's the defuse there as the defenders take the round.
There, here we go. This is a make it or...
Plymouth needs to win this to stay in it.
Yep.
This could be a 2-0, but it has been a very close one.
Yeah, this has been neck and neck. No one is really giving up here. Everyone's got the same amount of steam going.
Take a look at the economy. The defenders sitting with 3 ults in the bank to Plymouth's 2. We got the Thrash and the grenade launcher for Plymouth. Viper's going to take the spike for this match as the walls go up.
Here we go. Slow start here. Trying to go to A.
It's going to be close.
Gecko just hanging out in A.
As you can see, they got Viper 2 sitting, one on the high ground, one in the far back. The rest of the team's starting to walk over. They're catching on. The Viper wall is up. That's a huge giveaway. I'm sure they're already screaming to come join.
Oh, trying to move right here.
Getting ready.
Doing a good corner peek.
Yep, there's Thrash. Thrash finds something. Able to Clove, able to res herself, though. Is she going to be able to escape? She does.
She does, right in that corner, and she's trying to peek now.
But Viper's locked down on that, just trying to find it.
Yikes.
Viper's going to succeed. Sorry, Gecko. Excuse me. Gecko is going to succeed with that.
Trying to grab all his stuff back. Nice.
Mountain also able to find a pick of his own on the Reyna.
Oh, trying to get... Okay, we got a res
Sage
here.
uses the res, though, on the Reyna. However, it's immediately going to go down. However, Sage is also going to take Gecko.
We're going down to B right now.
Viper looking to plant and gets away with it. And the spike is down. It is Viper and Astra versus the world right now. That Sage is going to try to find a way to heal that Gecko, as it's going to be an almost even fight going into this. Sage running up to the high ground. Is it going to be enough?
All right.
Mountain able to find the Gecko for his 3rd kill of the round.
Going in, we got to lock in here.
Spike is ticking. That Sage is on borrowed time.
Uh-oh.
Some gunfire exchange. They know her location. She's going for it. It's a 2v1, and Mountain's going to get number kill number 4, and that is going to bring us to overtime.
Final round.
Oh, it's going to be overtime for the Panthers, keeping themselves closely in the game. This could go to round 3.
Yeah.
We are really looking for it right now. Panthers, I'm sure they're sweating right now, trying to find the most calculated play here.
It's really down to the wire.
They do switch sides for this. So Plymouth back on the defense.
They got the rifle economy skyrocketing.
It is the rifle economy. Their Gecko's going to take the spike in this. Both teams, you can probably feel the adrenaline.
Absolute rush here. Here we go. Absolutely,
this has been one of the closest games all season.
Rushing B, crazy.
They are just going for it.
They don't
care.
It is
no holds bar. All the abilities are out. The spike is already going down.
Bop. Here we go. Running
Rays trying to find a way around the smoke, seeing if there's anyone about to flank. The Squid is able to get the pick on the Sage, but Desire is going for the pick on the Clove.
Throwing a drone down that hallway, probably.
The Sage wall blocking off.
Backing up. Oh.
Viper
Right
able to find the pick on the Sage. There goes their healer.
Uh-oh.
Ray's able to get some damage off, able to get the
Got
ricochet
a
to kill the
collat.
Jet.
Nice.
Ray's able to get one more. Mountain able to follow up on the kill with the Rays.
And
that is going to be a defuse for the Panthers. The attackers getting a single chance to respond. If they can't secure this round, we're going to map 3.
Yeah.
So strap in, folks. We're not done yet.
And we got the Super Shardy coming out. I do like
Desire going to take the spike for this match. A lot of Vandals.
Trying to walk in
Neither
here.
team has an ultimate at the ready and probably won't as the
All
walls
up
come
to
up.
Skill right now. All up to headshots. Some good old practice. There we go. Running in right now.
Plymouth
Slow moving.
looking to run down.
Trying to make sure it's safe.
Run down B. They're sitting in the garage.
Slow and steady right now. Trying to see what they can do and what they can't do. Oh,
Ray's putting out some grenades and just rushing right in,
Oh, here we
wasting
go.
no time. But it's going to get
Ooh,
found by the Reyna. The Sage also
yikes.
getting a pick on the Sage. This is not good.
they're planting right now.
However,
B.
Gecko is planting. Is he going to get it off? Yes, he does get the coverage for it. Desire recovering the Dizzy. Mountain finds the Sage, or the Jet rather, but
Jet.
Reyna able to find Mountain, taking out the Astra. The
It's really
spike
down to
is
the Viper
still
and
ticking.
the
Viper and Gecko just holding either side.
turning around, trying to see if she can see anything.
Enemy
right now.
Gecko starts to get the
Yikes.
Dizzy.
All right, right in this perfect corner peek right here.
Sage getting some damage, but not able to fall from Desire. Desire throwing out some kit of his own.
Oh,
Desire
nice.
finding two. He
Drop
finds the
down.
Sage and the Reyna. There goes the healer and their main DPS. Viper, on the other hand, also getting the pick on the Clove. There is no coming back for that. The Thrash is out. It gets damage.
And they
And
win.
Viper able to get the pick.
Beautiful. So
That is going to be map 2 in favor of Plymouth State University. You know what that means, folks. We're going to map 3.
yeah. Final countdown, ladies and gentlemen.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back for continuing coverage of this match.
Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Hit the right one. Right run. Nice. green room. I swear to God, it makes so much more sense. I'm not even on screen right now.
All right, folks, we are back and getting ready for map 3. Let's get right to it.
Pearl.
We are heading to Pearl for map 3, and we have Plymouth starting on the attack.
Who the okay.
Already have a very interesting lineup, too, on Plymouth's behalf.
Guy with cool glasses, KO, because I think I used to play him. Oh, Phoenix, my boy.
We got a Tejo as well on Initiator. I don't think I've ever actually seen this agent get used. To my knowledge, he's the newest of the lineup. Again, Mountain on the Astra, which we saw some great opportunities with. The Sage as a smarter kid. Again, a very back and forth with the Sage's last match.
Yeah, they were very.
Looks like Sage is going to get switched up as far as who's going to be playing her for the opposing team. Got
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Raze again, or excuse me, Reyna.
Sage and
coming out
Gecko
now.
Again. All right.
Desire coming off the Initiator role to play a Phoenix of his own.
Interesting.
As we get ready to head in here. This is going to be interesting. I'm ready to see this. So as we get started, not really sure what to expect, aside from that fun, goofy-looking classic from the Omen for defense. Let's take a look here at Plim. It looks like Sage is going to pick up the spike for this as we get started. Starting to maybe look for A or run up mid and go from there. We're going to see.
All right, walking in here.
Phoenix and Tejo looking to front this push.
Looks pretty
Everyone
good.
getting ready to just settle in. Map 3 is always a very nerve-wracking point to start on. Tejo already sending out an ability, trying to find something. That little guy's running.
We're always running.
It's
the giant enemy spider.
That is the last thing I would ever want to see in a match. It's just like that monstrosity spider-looking thing running towards me. Astra looking to put down some kit.
There we go. I was trying to stop some
Kano
abilities.
Also making a push here up A link.
Flashbang right there.
Running through the smoke. There's the flash. Enemy all kind of grouped up here.
Whoa!
From the Gecko. Chubby's still
Crazy.
able to get the pick on the Sage, but it is a massacre.
Bro did the freaking
with
just
Phoenix
turn the
taking
corner,
2.
pull the gun out.
It is a massive back and forth just out the start.
Boom!
That
right in the back of the
Sage
head.
is going to be just get mollywopped after not knowing what happened. Nobody knows what happened there. That was just a massacre as we get started.
Kano turned that corner and just said,
map
I'm going to
3.
shoot. I'm just going to hit a button. All right, here we go.
That is absolutely insane. Let's see who is able to get out on top as far as kit from that. The Reyna already looking at a Bulldog.
We got a Bucky.
And a Sheriff, a Bucky. Looking good. Meanwhile, looks like Plymouth is sticking to the classic, sticking to kit-focused abilities after getting wiped that match.
Here we go. Walking up here slow and steady.
Chubby's holding onto the spike.
Oh,
the
right in
Squid
the
Omen
face.
with the shotgun able to take it down, though. Mountain is able to get the revenge.
Goodbye. Beautiful shot.
Astra, Tejo looking to keep going here.
Sending in. Whoa.
Running right in, looking for some... That is
crazy.
Cool.
Okay, just sitting down here. We're just going to set up, plant.
The spike is going to stay planted.
And right
Sage
the back of the head.
finds the Phoenix.
By Phoenix.
Standing behind him, baited out by the Tejo.
Right here. All right, running down.
And is going to pick up the Spectre.
Steal your weapons. Haha.
Tejo finds the Sage.
Nice.
The Spectre paying off, able to get
some combos here and.
But the Reyna able to get 2 and defuse the spike.
All right. Oh, just I guess getting a gun and
looking to maybe change up the arsenal a little bit, save a little bit on the economy before finishing off the defuse. Smart play by the Reyna. And that is going to be the end of round 2 of map 3 in the defender's behavior.
Spinning the knife around.
Defender's favor.
There we go.
Taking a look for you now. Omen's starting to pick up a sniper. Reyna sticking true to that bulldog. Some SMGs and a sheriff as
Enemy team
well.
is coming out strong here.
Vandals. Mostly all around for Plymouth. Astra taking the spike for this. Alt's only about 50% or less so far.
Oops, all rifles on our team.
Very commonplace.
Here we go. The
Tejo
drone coming out. Let's see.
looking for some drone.
There it
However, the
is.
Omen sees it
Interesting. Oh, it's a.
and detects it
It
as well.
suppressed them. Interesting.
That's insane. Phoenix just trying to get a head start
Right through the
on
wall.
the push. Wants
Crazy.
in on the action, just playing corner by corner.
Uh-oh, stunned right now. Can't see anything.
He's stunned.
Mountain planning right
No
now.
one dead yet, but the firewall is up. Desire stuck on the
Phoenix
sage
trying to
floor,
shoot,
but the spike's been
didn't hit.
planted.
Oh, another
And
Phoenix
again,
flashbang around
can't
the corner.
see. The kits are hitting, but they're not able to capitalize right now.
Oh,
However,
good
the Reyna's
headshot.
finally shoot down Desire. However, Plymouth able to respond with 2, including the Reyna.
Oh,
Squid
right in
able
the
to snipe down
face.
Kano, though. That's got to hurt. Astra also taken
charging,
down
but-
by the Gecko.
Wow.
They're going for the defuse. Plymouth needs to
stack.
do something. They have to spray and pray. Tejo able to get one, but takes
Oh,
him down.
the s-
However, the Phoenix, even though was able to get the pick,
Ah,
Sage
nice.
able to take them down, taking the win. And that is going to be the first win of map 3 for Plymouth. A good clutch by the Sage in that round. Taking a look at the scoreboard now for everybody. See if Plymouth is able to kind of come back with their economy a little bit. It seems that they are, slowly but surely.
All right, running up
Except
here.
in the way of alts, they got the Sage res, but nothing else. The Sage is also going to take the spike. Reyna and Phoenix, both duelists, ready with alt as the walls come up, and the round 4 begins.
Here we go. Seeing at the
Tejo
spider.
sending out that creepy spider. Oh, I would hate to see that again. I don't even have arachnophobia. That's just a horrifying sight because of how fast it is, and also suppressing. Eesh. Meanwhile, Sage
Turn the corner here.
just trying to slowly
Trying to
walk
block
around,
A,
trying to
but
decide.
Omen.
Kano's got A on lockdown, and that Phoenix also flanking to try to make some space. So it looks like they're going to commit to the push on A.
Here we go. The push is on A right now.
Desire looking to maybe blind somebody, hoping there's somebody sitting around that corner, but yet there
Fireball
is
over the
not.
wall.
Astra also looking to put down some kit. Sage and Kano also just slowly playing that corner. The Gecko is waiting
Whoa,
for them.
running in.
Kano runs in, but the Sage finds Desire. The Phoenix goes down. Gecko
Wow.
taking out 2. Gecko was ready. However, Chubby's taking out both the Gecko and Mountain able to follow up with a pick on the Phoenix. However, Reyna gets the kill on the Kano.
Omen's running in right now.
The spike is down on A. Mountain going to try to run for it through the smokes. However, there's someone waiting there. Spray and pray through. It's not going to work.
Yikes.
Reyna able to just win that fight. And the defenders are going to take round 4. As it is a rough start for Plymouth
Yeah,
on
it's not
map
looking
3.
good. Steam has lost from last round.
Is it lost or is it just building back
It's
up?
probably-
We're
it's
going to
building
find
back.
out.
We'll have to find out here.
Taking a look at the economy for everyone. Taking their sweet time picking. Vandal Sheriff.
Here we
Plymouth
go.
definitely trying to be conservative with their kits right now. Focusing on abilities and some sheriffs. Maybe looking to maybe run it down. Plymouth
Walking in with the sheriff here.
chilling on mid before they make the official split on A or B.
Phoenix is
The
absolutely
Phoenix
up
is just
there.
waiting there.
He's just
That's
waiting.
horrifying. It's the last thing you want to
Menacingly.
see.
Nice shot.
The Phoenix
Ah,
able to get the kill on the Taser, though, but the Phoenix responds with a diff. Desire able to push ahead. The Sage is there.
Wow,
Sage
the
gets 2,
two.
taking out both. That is not good.
It's looking very desperate here.
Smarter Kid still chilling out with the spike. Astra sees the Sage wall, trying to figure out what's around the corner in store for him. Sage going to slowly try to keep walking up on A, but there's 2 there. Reyna's waiting.
Oh.
Sage taking a little bit of a hit.
In the sky.
Gecko knows she's there. She's trying to get the blind. Gecko just throwing out everything he has.
'Cause he's
The
just
sheriff shots are whiffing. And again, the Sage is very overwhelmed right now. In the smokes now, they try to group up.
Yikes.
And the Ghoul is
Bro
going to
got
get
dragged
4
straight
there.
to hell.
Not really a whole lot you can do in that situation, unfortunately, but here we are.
All right, running in here.
Desire looking to take Spike for this. Maybe just try to run it down a point and hope the fires are going to be enough of a distraction to be able to get a plant. Oh, never mind. Spike's going to get passed off to Sage. I want to take more look at this Tejo. I love to see just the no-fear mentality of Butterbread.
And here we go.
Running in with that initiator.
Yeah.
What is he going to find? The drone comes up empty, just short of the enemy. Phoenix throwing out a firebomb.
We do have ult here.
The Omen gets the kill, though. However, Phoenix gets rezzed by his ult.
Trying to shoot through the wall. All right.
Kano looking to do something. Sage is planting and is able to get the plant on Site B. Desire able to get the pick on the Omen. Sage just kind of chilling back, hoping to try to get something out of this. Kano also chilling in the back line as well. They got Sage coming up on the top. That Gecko's there on the ground just waiting.
Yikes, was not looking the
Phoenix
right way.
finds him. Astra able to get the pick on the Phoenix. And Sage is able to take Reyna.
Phoenix actually ulted there, so he actually got back to his original spot.
So it is still a 3v4.
Yeah, so still got that.
They know
there.
Astra's there. They're shooting over. They're trying to find her. However, Phoenix is able to get the pick on the Sage.
Nice.
Phoenix able to get 3 on the Gecko.
Nice. Look at
And the
that.
floor is going to distract just enough for Mountain to secure the kill. And it is now 2-4. Still in favor of the defenders. Looks like a smarter kid. Still keeping that spike close as Sage. Getting ready maybe to run up B. Just holding on to it. The res is ready. Taking a look at the scoreboard for you here in these last few seconds. Looking at ult economy, we have 3 ults for the defenders. The Sage res and the Tasia ult for Plymouth. The drone is out. Doesn't find anyone. It finds Reyna.
Reyna, here we go. Running in here.
Astra putting out some kit. Phoenix trying to also make a distraction. Desire throwing it down and finds the Phoenix for the diff. Allowing Kano to plant. Also being able to blind the Reyna. The Reyna goes down. Chubby's also finding Sage. Sage is down as well. So down goes the healer. Really bringing this fight to a grinding halt. However, the Gecko responds by taking out Desire.
But they have really low health here.
Mountain goes down to Kano.
This Gecko is literally
The Gecko is above, trying to find something to do here. He is one shot, but he's going to get found by Kano.
He's dead immediately.
And that's another win for Plymouth, taking round 7. They're catching up.
Yeah, the steam is going.
I don't know if they're catching. I don't know if they've caught up, but they're catching up. We're getting somewhere. What do we got going on here?
Gears are shifting right now.
3 and 2. Again, ult economy still a struggle for Plymouth right now. Not necessarily so much in the way of Arsenal, though, which that really could help. But again, it's all going to come down to how the ult economy gets handled for this map. Butterbread again, just throwing out that drone.
Trying to run up here.
Finds Reyna again. Astra getting a kit down. Chubby's holding onto the spike to the Sage wall. Phoenix, Sage, and Kano just waiting. Just playing the long game here. Tejo and Astra just kind of sitting in mid, waiting for something. Hold on. Astra's creeping up on the Sage. Let's take a look at this. Astra putting down a kit. There's a shot fired. Mountain knows something's wrong. Just waiting. Trying to put down a kit. Hoping it's going to be enough. There go the spikes, or the smokes, rather. And the Sage runs off.
Slow start.
Chubby is able to plant A because the Phoenix just runs them down and scares them off point. This is a very slow, passive match. Spike chilling down on A. The Kano is able to find the Gecko and the Phoenix. but is taken down by the Reyna. The Reyna also taking
geez,
Desire.
2 hits here. Oh, wow. Oh my God. It's
But Able Mountain responding with 2. A Smarter Kid getting with 3, and that's
Okay.
going to be a win for the attacker, so Plymouth can tie this up. Wow. That was quite the push on behalf of the Panthers. Spike laying idle for now as they try to decide who's going to take it. Looks like Tejo's approaching. Tejo's going to take it. And we are still 1 ult behind in the economy. Spike getting passed off to Mountain on the Astra and has now been dropped. It is unaccounted for. Playing past the Spike right now. Chubby's is going to be the one to ultimately take it as the gates go up. We find Tejo, the initiator, who's been really being the big starter of all of these fights, aside from that big Phoenix push we just saw. Let's take a look at what he's doing as the Sage floor comes down, but it's their Sage floor for some healing, just in case they get into an altercation this far up into their spawn. Phoenix looking for a blind. I don't think it hits. However, the fireball goes out, and he finds the Omen. The Omen goes down.
Crazy. Only on 8 health right now. Getting healed up.
Sage healing Phoenix as they run in.
Oh, headshot
Kano
right there.
Finds
Kano locking
something.
back in.
He's locked in. Mountain able to find 2.
Throwing down. Trying to do some damage. Nice.
And there goes the Kano popping off.
Couple picks here.
Finding the Sage. The Spike has been planted. Just trying to bait out that Gecko.
That perfect headshot.
Hoping he'll peek. He does.
Bada bing, bada boom.
But the Gecko going to respond by taking out the Kano.
Trying to throw down here.
And now he's waiting.
He knows where they
Still
are.
just chilling up there. He's got to find a way to defuse that Spike, and if he doesn't, he's just going to pull out his knife and he's going to run. It looks like that's what he's doing.
If he's running away.
The Panthers, I think, are just going to let him go. Indeed, they will. He's just going to run off to keep his weapons as the Spike detonates, and Plymouth is going to take the lead in rounds because of this. As he goes off into his corner, the Spike not taking anyone out. Plymouth also scattering for its inevitable detonation. As Plymouth starts to turn things around and take the lead here. Taking a look at the scoreboard for you guys. Plymouth still well behind in ult economy, though, 2-4. That is going to come back to bite them. It's really just a matter of when. Maybe they might try to wait until a little bit closer to the switch. We are on round 10, so only 2 rounds left before the half is over. And the lights go out.
The lights went out. I shook my hand violently and it turned back on.
We've been sitting still for so long.
Yeah, it's been like that.
The match has been drowned out
for
such an extended amount of period time tonight.
Yeah.
And the lights have gone out on us. That's okay, we're back, though.
Yep, no.
Mountain already able to find a pick, though, off the ricochet. That is crazy. As Tejo runs around now, the Omen quietly waits. Astra falling back, not wanting any part of that smoke. Phoenix and Sage. Phoenix protecting the Sage with the Spike as they run back to B after peeling off to try to do something.
Trying to break down the
The
Sage
Sage
wall.
wall is going down as a red herring since the Phoenix is all the way over on mid, so they think they're going to push. Meanwhile, the Sage with the enemy team pushing right up for B. And they find the Phoenix.
Phoenix was
too distracted by the 3-man to get shot down from behind. Absolutely insane. Sage now throwing some traps. But Reyna able to find Desire on the flank as they slowly encroach.
Oh.
The Gecko out.
Little guy here.
However,
oh, wow,
the Omen
turnaround.
able to still get 2 out of that.
Pull out the shotgun now, switching off.
Tejo trying to do something here. Tejo's struggling to see.
Trying to hit some hit. Ooh.
The enemy's going for the defuse. However,
nice. Good
Butterbread
save.
with the triple clutch able to save it and extend Plymouth's lead just a little bit further.
That was perfect.
And that is going to conclude round 10. That is a crazy clutch right there from the Tejo. Taking a look here to see how Tejo is going to celebrate that. Looks like just a full buy. Vandal, large shield. Still with 3,500 credits in the bank, too. That's great. Again, other than falling behind in ult economy, still 3 and 2. It's pretty close. But when you're up to a different economies, you know, you start weighing those odds and those ultimates start becoming just a little bit less important. However, an ult can change an entire game, so here we are. Meanwhile, Kano with the spike, pushing with the Phoenix and the Sage, trying to look A. Sage just kind of chilling out on the wall. Kano is going to take the aggressive side of the peak. Gecko knows they're there, fires a shot, probably finds the Phoenix first. Kano looking for the suppress. The Omen finds the Tejo, though, trying to counterflank. The Phoenix wall is up. That's giving time to Kano to plant because no one's going to want to try to walk through that. Sage getting ahead in the corner, hoping that she's going to be safe there to support the team. She walls off the corner, so in case she dies, and Phoenix is inevitably, ultimately going to find her. Kano trying to get revenge. Phoenix, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
The Reyna and Phoenix are going to push in and
flawless right
sweep
here.
the lobby for a defuse. And that is going to be, in fact, a flawless for the defenders. However, Plymouth still ahead in this fight.
By that perfect clutch.
And
Last
it
round
is
before the
now
swap.
round 12, which means last round before the switch.
So it's time
Taking
to
a look at the
drop in
economy
some
here.
money.
If you have ults, use them. If you have abilities, use them. If you have credits, spend them. That is the play here. That is everyone's strategy. Just put it all out on the table. The defender is going to try to tie this up. Plymouth's going to try to keep their lead extended as the walls go up.
Here we go.
We're going to run this down now. Tejo sending out that creepy drone, hoping to find somebody. It runs through the Phoenix wall. Phoenix just throwing out the whole kit, no holds bar, goes for a flash around, tries to find somebody, doesn't find anything. Instead, Reyna finds
murdered.
him. Kano shooting down the kits from the air. He's blinded. The Phoenix able to take out two.
Nice shots
However,
here.
Chubby's able to get the revenge, taking out the Phoenix and taking the spike. He is backing off. He does not want any of that smoke with that Astra. They are running around. They are trying to make it to A. The defenders already know what's happening. They're trying to race them to it. They're trying to decide where to go, and they stop halfway. They're going to try to go back to B. However, the only one that runs around to A is the Reyna. The defenders don't take the bait here, and that is really going to cause Plymouth to suffer on this. Kano only sitting at about half health, but does have the ultimate ready to go. It is online. Kano slowly walking this. The Sage is going up. Kano goes for the ult.
Ults. All right, right
He
in the
throws
head,
it.
though.
It's waiting.
Just sitting on the ground and
And he's
gone.
not going to be able to get it. The defenders are going to be able to take that. There is just nothing that Plymouth could do. The bait and switch fails, and it was a 2v4 in that fight, I believe.
It was a 2v4.
But that being said, it is still anybody's game. We are tied at 6-6 as we enter the switch. Attackers giving the spike to Reyna first off, it looks like. That is quite the... Oh, no, never mind. They dropped it. A lot of that, a lot of spike passing are going around. A lot of hot potato with the spike, this map. Which, to no surprise, you know, they're trying to think of what's best, and sometimes those strategies come up last minute where it's like, wait, no, give it to me. I got an idea, and you just run it. We have 2 ghosts to Plymouth's 3.
All right, right on the
Walls
corner
are up.
flash.
Looks
we
like
go.
the attackers are just going to run straight to B.
They do not care.
No, they don't. Hiding in the smoke. Astra also putting out a kit of her own. Tejo looking to maybe hinder the opponents. The Astra also sitting and waiting. The Phoenix has his wall up, trying to do something. The attackers want no part of this. They fall back. They are going around. It looks like they're fully going around. No
Been a
signs of
long
slowing
way.
down. They are definitely running it up A. Omen leading the charge on that. Putting down an ability. before getting met by the Sage Wall. Walks around the Sage Wall.
Sees right there and goes for
And
it.
Sage
Nice
is
headshot.
no match, unable to stop the Omen from just running through. Unfortunate. And that's going to be a spike plant on A. Chubby's taking down the Sage Wall, trying to find something. The Reyna finds Mountain. However,
Nice
Desire able to get the pick, followed up by Butterbread with the pick on the Omen. Butterbread with a second on the Phoenix, but Ghoul able to shut it down.
Turning right here.
Chubby's just slowly waiting, finds the Reyna, but Reyna able to get the kill.
Uh-oh.
It's just Phoenix. Phoenix
Right
able
there.
to get the pick on the Reyna. It is a 1v1, folks, but that 1v1 is a Sage. Sage going for the defuse, or rather, Phoenix going for the defuse. He knows he has to do something. He's trying to bait out that Sage. He knows he doesn't have a lot of time, but the Sage able to shut it down. The attackers taking the lead. That is tragic. That is only the end of round 13, though. It is still anybody's game. Plymouth, still time to make a comeback here. Looking at the economy now. Alt economy's kind of switched around. Looks like it could still be anyone's game. However, when it comes to the credit economy, it looks like Plymouth trying to catch up by just going classic in abilities. They're willing to turn this into a slow roll. They're going to try to get a snowball rolling to get it bigger than them.
Damn, this... Wow, got every status effect in the
The
book.
Reyna able to find the Sage. However, Chubby's responds by taking out the Phoenix. But Reyna also able to take out the Phoenix. Gecko just trying to get some abilities out, but Reyna finds the Kano. The spike is down. Leaving it to Astra and Tejo.
Running up here, trying to see if we can get a corner pick.
Tejo's looking. That Reyna's right there, waiting. And Omen a little bit further behind. Astra puts up a smoke. And is it enough to get the defuse? No, it's not. But Mountain able to find the Omen. It's just a matter of getting rid of Reyna. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he's not.
An ace
Reyna
too.
able to take the ace. And that is going to be another round for the attackers. That Reyna is just eating them alive right now. This is not good.
And she has her ult ready in the pocket.
Plymouth looking to finally invest in some credits, trying to turn this around. They know they have to get rid of that Reyna. Reyna on the Bulldog.
Got some Bucky business right now.
Starting to walk the point, the attackers are. They are blitzing B, running up through the garage, or rather the link. Garage was split. Tejo hoping to find somebody, but the Phoenix Ball's up. The spike is going down. Kano on the high ground.
Wow.
Gets two.
2 heads.
He's falling back now. He doesn't want to get caught.
To throw here. There's one more flashbang. Trying to peek him out, see if he'll go for it.
But the Reyna
able
to take down the Sage, and the Omen follows up on taking out the Kano. That Reyna's still alive and a problem, but the Sage finds Desire.
Last guy slowly moving up here. Right in front of him, doesn't realize it.
Tejo
runs back.
They know he's there.
He's got to save this for later.
He doesn't. He knows he's not going to be able to defuse the spike in time, so he's just going to run and hide, try to save his abilities, try to keep his kit alive. And that is going to be another round for the attackers. But Butterbread does get to keep his kit, or at least what's left of it. So a little bit cheaper there. But unfortunately, it's a stalemate from the jaws of defeat at this point. Plymouth
is running a little bit low here.
Struggling to come up with new tactics. Trying to find some way to counter this Reyna.
Guys are just having everything on the stack here.
Plymouth going for
team's
Stingers
going
and
full,
Sheriffs.
Full AKs.
They're trying to keep it conservative on the economy, but they are running out of options and they're running out of time. Mountain able to get a quick pick off the Sage, though. That is huge.
That's really good.
And immediately falls back. I would be running too. I would be scared. Looking at the Reyna now. The spike is going down on B.
Plant is down. Will this be enough to get them through? Gotta see right now.
Reyna waiting. Kano up top. Reyna knows Kano's going to go for it. The Gecko just camping spike. Waiting for something to come up. The Dizzy
Double
hits too.
flash and
But he
still not
misses.
enough.
And Desire is going to take out the Gecko. Mountain, on the other hand, able
Wow.
to find the Omen, who's distracted, trying to put down some smoke. Phoenix is Tejo fails to get the
Whoa.
defuse in time,
And
and it is too
wow.
late. The Reyna, who's just left alive, able to come in and swoop down and take the rest of the team to keep the win streak alive. Taking a look at the scoreboard now for you. Plymouth, I think, has finally stopped throwing caution to the wind. They're just buying what they can, trying to do something here. Time is running out as far as the round count. Gecko going to be holding onto the spike for this. The map walls have been dropped, so it is time. Kano trying to join the team on A as the attackers try to run it down. Sage chilling out, trying to find some sort of opening. Mountain kind of just popping some smokes down, signaling that they're there.
All right, we got run it
Phoenix
back.
popping ult. Mountain able to take out the Phoenix out of his ult.
All right, let's see.
Phoenix throwing out a bomb. Phoenix's ult is expired. He is back,
Resetting here.
and he is just ready for have his single life back.
Might be time for them to go to B. Who
Astra
knows? Yeah, looks like they're moving right now.
putting down some smokes. Tejo's already on it, though. He is getting ready to run back, but he's going to get met. Woo.
Team is trying to go to B right now, but everyone's just trying to move over.
But Kano and Astra, no, they're there. Sage needs to start running over there. The Omen is coming. That onslaught is horrifying.
Kano throwing that right down.
Chubb's just
Oh my god, he
waiting.
hit a bunch of them.
Hostile
Look at
detected. He
that.
hits a bunch, but he only gets one before getting shut down by the Sage.
Enemy team pulling up here.
Spike is getting planted. Mountain trying to do something here. He's chilling on that back line. He knows that
Got a
Sage Wall is his
collateral.
only thing of cover. I'm sure they can hear him by now, though, so it's just a matter of waiting for him to get spotted. He's going to try to peek this wall. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Backs up now. The floor is covered in ult.
Scared for his life.
Throws down a
Trying to run up.
smoke. Smoke is right on him.
Right there.
Phoenix
Nice headshot.
protecting the spike, but goes down. Astra looking to put down something else.
Oh.
Thrash gets killed.
Big all
It's
right
not going
there.
to meet anybody. The Sage is going for the
Trying to
defuse.
defuse, but absolutely gets shot
The mountain
down,
body blocks,
and
but the Reyna's just going to take in and take
Yikes.
two, and that is going to do it. A valiant effort to defuse the spike, but again, that Reyna just mowing down anyone who gets near it.
This is not
Gecko
looking good.
picking up the spike for this one. We are getting down to the wire here. Plymouth is really going to have to pull some ace out of the sleeve for a reverse sweep here.
Absolutely.
So we take a look at the economy now in these last few seconds. Again, Plymouth just buying whatever they can. Only 2 ults in the bank, but that is 1 more than the attackers. Hopefully they can do something to turn it around. Mountain immediately looking to the map. However, the Sage is suppressed. The Omen is able to find the Kano, though, despite that.
Which is crazy.
Omen just running
Going up
through
to
the
B.
smokes,
Oh, the Omen is
not
just
caring.
freaking. Bro's playing a Doom game right now. Going up here.
Desire sitting on the high ground, sees the fire.
Planting right
The
now.
plant
Dropping down.
is dropping.
Oh,
Desire
Phoenix
able to find
running
the
in
Omen.
with the shotgun.
But Gecko able to find Desire. Mountain able to find the Phoenix and get the revenge. Sage trying
Healing
to
up
get some
herself.
healing off, knowing she can't find any of her teammates.
Oh, right in the head.
Reyna going to find the
Yikes.
Sage, though, but Mountain is going to find the Gecko.
Oh,
But
right.
the Reyna, again,
Yikes.
just is always
not enough.
waiting, always watching.
Oh, trying
However,
to trade out here.
Butterbread able to take out the Sage. Now it's just Reyna.
Here we go.
Fires a shot, goes for the defuse.
Trying
Reina
to just
peeking,
peek
and again, the Reina just able to take out the Tejo.
Just a good headshot.
And that is going to be match point. So Plymouth can't afford another loss here. They're going to have to start coming back, or this is it. As we reach match point, we look at the ult count. Again, Plymouth really should just start throwing it out there if they can.
It's not looking good right now. But
We
we do
watch
have
the
some ults
setup.
here,
They are
so
hard watching point B right now. The only one on A is the Sage. However,
they're just
that's
not
going to come
good,
back to
and
bite
that's-
him. Sage
yeah.
throws up the wall.
It looks like they're running to A.
Sage
They are
sees the
booking
kid.
it.
They are booking it. I don't know if they're going to have time, though. The Sage is
This is not good. That poor
consumed by
Sage is
the
about to
Omen's
get
kid.
murdered.
Again, Phoenix just running him down. Wait a minute.
Sage
Do they
trying
not
to
know she's
they
there?
don't know she's there. Oh,
Are they
never
waiting?
mind. Omen.
Oh,
Oh,
but
my
the Omen
God. The
finds
Omen
her.
drop shot was
However,
crazy.
Decado finds the Omen. It's only a 4v4 right now.
All right, here we go.
The Reina just waiting.
Suppressed right now.
But the Gecko finds the pick on the Tejo. The Gecko finding two.
Wow.
This might be it. It's going to come down to quite the clutch. However, the
Uh-oh.
Reina is suppressed. Chubb's able to find it.
Suppression ends finally.
The Gecko
Heals
gets killed by the
immediately.
mountain.
And
But the
that
Sage is going to find
it. Well,
the last remaining survivor, and that is going to be it.
yep.
Leaving the attackers victorious on Pearl and victorious in the set. And there you have it, folks.
That was
That
our
is
team.
a 2-1. Very well fought by all teams. We want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Again,
Yeah, absolutely.
my name
Thank
is
you
Lucky
so much.
Wilson.
I'm Connor Keating. And have a great fucking day. And we'll see you all in the next one. Perfect. All right. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I was like falling asleep that whole game. I got a coffee right before that. So. Oh, I wish I did that, dude.